Okay, idea number eight. Idea number eight. This is a holistic one where I'm going to give you an image, a line, an idea, and then a proposed spot. Basically, the idea here is with the joyride idea to manifest it in a humorous way. And what we do is, it's a simple issue of a guy about to take a test drive in a VW, and he starts it. They put on their seatbelts, everything's normal, and within 3 seconds we look down at the gear shift and it says P, R, D, and then it says J. And the guy puts it into D, he looks at J, looks up at the VW salesman, doesn't say anything, and they start to drive, and they're driving in the city. Let's say it's a city dealership, okay, and there's traffic and things like that. So as they're stopped, and maybe they're talking for, again, I know it's a 30-second spot, they're saying for a moment, there's an awkward pause because of the traffic, because they're not really driving, and basically the crux of the commercial is at that moment the guy says, so what's the J for? I've never seen that. And the guy's like, well, why don't you try it out? And he puts it into J as a gear, and cut to them driving 35, 40 miles an hour, speed limit, whatever, in hills and valley roads of the countryside, beautiful countryside. If it's, let's say, if it's a Beetle or whatever, the top's down, or the sun, or at least the sunroof's open, the wind's in their hair, their ties are flying back, and they don't have a care in the world, and they come, now we're at second 24 in the commercial, and they come to a stop sign along the way, and basically if they come to a stop sign along the way, they stop, and they're like, woo, and the guy goes from J to park, and they're instantly transformed back into the stoplight in the city, let's say of New York, where they've come to a stop, and he's taken a joyride in his mind. Now that leads me to an entire thing I'm going to do next, which is going off on that theme of what a joyride is, and some of the other ways to layer that and other ways to capture that, because again, at the end of the day, all of these ideas are seeking to, I think, offer some type of prize element that enables a person to come test drive, or to offer to us their own homemade footage about why they either want a VW, love a VW, experience joy when they drive a VW. There's various things that we want to maybe perhaps get in terms of marketing material, but at the end of the day, the question is, what is the message we want to send? If it's one of joy, I believe we have to capture that authentically. And what I think is really cool about this idea is that this is contrived, and it's done in a formalistic way, where obviously in a fantasy world where joy is a gear, but that's the point. Is it leads me to some of my things I'm going to come to next, which is, for example, like drive to a different state of mind. This idea that when you take a journey, it's not only a physical journey, it can also be a spiritual journey as well. So I'll get to that later, but that's it. Idea number 8, and it was known as the joy is a gear. Okay, thanks.